Hey everybody, welcome back to Flux Core Friday. I know that you were probably expecting a techniques video or maybe a project or something like that, but today I want to talk to you about running the titanium Flux 125 off of a generator, or really any welding machine off of a generator, and tell you the story that happened to me yesterday. So stick around. So the reason why this is in a box is because yesterday I had to take my Flux Core machine back to Harbor Freight and get a new one. I was on a job. I was about an hour away from my shop, and I was just repairing a lawnmower deck off of a big, giant golf course lawnmower machine. So I got about halfway through, and my titanium bombed out on me. I don't really know exactly what happened, but this is my theory. Okay, so what happened was I had the titanium Flux 125 plugged into my Vulcan Outlaw 195 welder generator, and I had it plugged into these sockets. And I had an extension cord like I always do, and I just started working. And when I quit, I noticed that the machine was revving up, revving down, revving up and revving down. Well, that's what this machine normally does. It has that idle feature where if it's not getting a draw, it'll just bring the revs down to idle speed, and usually just stay there. And when you, like, let's say that you're using a grinder, and when you pull that trigger, it'll sense a draw off of this, off the outlets, and it'll raise the idle speed up. Well, normally when I run any welding machine off of this, I've got the welding power turned on. And what that does is it raises the RPMs up to max, and so that it doesn't try to idle back down all the time. Well, I didn't catch it in time, and I'm not saying that this is what caused this, but this is just my theory. Is I had the welding power turned off, and when I pulled the trigger on this and the generator sensed a current draw, it would raise the power back up. And if I stopped long enough, it would go back down, and then I would pull the trigger again. And I don't think that doing that was good for this. That's the reason why this is in a box, because I had to return it yesterday under warranty and get a new one. So what I'm getting at is, if you're running this off of a generator, which I do all the time, but I have the welding power turned on. If you've got a generator that you use and you're trying to run this off of a generator, or any other machine off of a generator, you want to make sure that you disable that idle down feature, because I believe that that was the cause of the damage. Okay, so again, I'm not saying that that is the definitive cause for the damage to the electronics in the titanium, because what was happening was the titanium would only stay on for about maybe 3 seconds, and it would shut off. And I'd turn it off and I'd turn it back on. Everything would power up for about 3 seconds and shut off. And it would do that all day if I wanted it to. And so I'm not saying that that's what caused the damage to that titanium, but I strongly suggest it. And as they say, that's above my pay grade. But it just makes sense that if this was going up and down in the power, and when I squeeze the trigger on the welding machine, if it's plugged into the wall, it's expecting that electricity to be there, right? When I have it hooked up to the generator and I pull the trigger, I think the input from the generator will go down a little bit, and then the generator senses that draw or that dip off the outlets, and it would raise the RPMs up to max to put out as much electricity as it needs. And I'm 99% convinced that that's what caused the damage on this titanium. So again, it's my belief that if you're running this or any other machine or any other kind of electronics machine or tool off of a generator, you want to turn off the idle down feature so that it stays at its high RPMs. Now, having the idle down is fine if it's something that runs off of brushes, like a grinder, a saw, anything like that that has an electric motor that's got contact brushes on it. I think that would be fine. But if you're running a machine like this or any other machine or any other kind of electronics centered tool, I believe, again, I keep caveating this because I'm not totally convinced or totally sure that that's what the cause is, and maybe you guys can start a debate on the merits of this, but I'm not going to get into it. I'm just reporting back what happened to me and what I think the cause was. But I believe that it was because I had the welding power switched off and it kept going down to that low idle. But, you know, take this video for, you know, what you want. If you got something out of it, let me know. Let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know if you think this high idle on this machine or any generator would cause a problem like this, or if it only needs to be run at the high RPMs like I usually do. I don't know what happened yesterday. I just didn't notice that I didn't have it turned on, and I didn't notice the sound, and I just got to work. And that's not normally the way I run it. But let me know what you think. And also, today's video is the debut of my brand new microphone. This is the Hollyland Lark A1. It's supposed to be the best thing on YouTube right now. So I don't know. You let me know. I already can tell that the audio is a lot better than the older videos. So let me know what you think of the microphone and the audio quality. And if you got something out of this video, give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And if you want to see more videos, don't want to miss anything, hit that subscription button. I'd really appreciate that too. But look forward to next Friday's video. We're going to do a project, a nice little simple project to do something for your shop. But y'all have a great weekend.